Hello everybody and welcome back to another Deep Ogre review. Today it is my pleasure to bring to you the maybe first, I haven't looked, review of Transformers Studio Series Rise of the Beasts Battle Trap. Now this guy is banging actually. I really like him. He is not top 10 material, but he is definitely on the honorable mentions of this year. This guy he fucks. He fucks. Of course, I do have a little bit of complaining to do. As always, no figure is ever perfect, but damn, he's damn good for a Studio Series figure. And I say that loving the Studio Series. Of course, I love the Studio Series, but he is quite good. But without further ado, I'll get into his accessory. So for Studio Series Battle Trap's accessory, you have this Wrecking Ball. It works exactly like Legacy Bulkheads did. You just open it up, put it in his hand, like so, and close it back up, and it clicks together. Perfect. You got some nice chain detail on around it. Spikier, a lot spikier than Bulkhead's Wrecking Ball. Just very, very good. And of course, you don't get anything else with this figure, sadly, but yeah, that's pretty much it for his accessory. It's painted in a nice silver, so without further ado, I'll get into his details. So for Battling Trapman here, you have a nice gunmetal, oops, it's kind of hard to, there we go. For Battle Trapman here, you have a nice gunmetal gray for the helmet, the ears kind of poking out behind him. Very, very nice orange eyebrows, painted on red eyes. Sadly, no light piping like the promotional images would lead you to believe. But other than that, very, very, very nice looking. Mine has a little bit of paint scuffing right here, which it's an early copy. I know. Yeah, it's understandable. I don't mind it. Got that engine block detail for right there on his chest. Very nice mud detail right here for the grill. Or this is the grill. This is the bumper detail right here. Very spiky, very nice, all cast in an orange plastic. You got some shoulder pads. My complaint with the shoulder pads is you raise the arm up and they go down with it. So you have to kind of fiddle with it to make them stay where they are supposed to be. But it's not that big of a deal, really. My biggest complaint is here. The kibble for the truck mode. It's just kind of chilling back here. I wish they could have done something with it, like put it on the legs where the truck mode is, where the tower hitch is supposed to be, but they didn't do that, sadly. It's just hanging off the arms, and it's quite annoying when you're playing with the figure and all you feel is just this clamming into itself, and it's quite annoying. It is quite annoying, but I'll live. There's worse kibble on different figures. Very, very nice gunmetal gray still for the hips, the thighs. All cast in orange, more gunmetal gray for those kind of potato masher looking knee caps. Silver paint apps silver paint app right here on the leg, orange, and you got some nice kind of reminiscent of Bayverse Optimus Prime feet, at least to me. You can kind of see the similarities there. Other than that, this guy is just pretty great in detail, in paint, in everything. He is honestly top of the notch. And for articulation, you get a ball joint up at the head. He can look up about that far, down about that far. No tilt to speak of. Arm can go up about that far, down about that far. Full 360. Bicep swivel. Single jointed elbow can get 90 degrees. Nothing at the wrist, sadly, although they definitely could have. Waist swivel. Leg can kick up, can kick back, out about that far. Thigh swivel. Single knee, but can get past 90. You have this weird transformation hinge right here. Foot can go down, can't go up, but you have a beautiful ankle pivot. So for size comparison, here he is next to Studio Series 14 Ironhide from the 5-pack and the Studio Series Soundwave. And he's like the midpoint of Studio Series. He's taller than Ironhide, not as tall as Soundwave. Here he is next to what I wish we got for our Rise of the Beast Wheeljack, and we have the Studio Series Soundwave review. Actually, the first review I ever did was this figure, and then the second review I ever did was Earthrise Wheeljack. If you want to go check those out for a little blast of the past of Maddie Gwen, you can do that. Here he is next to the Studio Series Deluxe Jazz and the worst core class figure ever. And last but not least, here he is next to some Optimus Primes, the Studio Series 5-pack Optimus Prime. These guys fit really well together, surprisingly. And these, I almost said Studio Series, the Earthrise Optimus Prime. So, for robot mode, I really like it. The detail is on point, the articulation is on point, all except for those shoulder pads and these little kibble pieces here. I like everything about this guy. One thing I don't like is the transformation and that kind of pretty shitty truck mode. Well, let's get into that right now. And for tow truck mode, it isn't bad. I mean, the transformation isn't that great. I don't like the transformation at all. But what you get out of the transformation, I can't really complain. It's what the promo images look like. You know, it's not too bad. I mean, yeah, it's kind of clunky and doesn't look the best, but it's not bad. Also, on mine, the roof doesn't like to tab in. I don't know why. Maybe I'm doing it wrong because obviously this didn't come with instructions. But, yeah, it's not bad. I like the orange translucent windscreen and the windows. And, of course, the light bar up here. You got the visible hands, but, of course, it's going to happen. We saw that in the promo images. These don't like to tab in on me either. Like, occasionally, these pieces will just untab. I feel like there might have been a better way to do that, but whatever. Other than that, this is just regular GMC tow truck, just pimped out and a bunch of very unnatural shit. You got unique 3 taillights right there, two rollable tires, separate pieces right there. So that's pretty cool. I didn't notice that until now. But yeah, it's just, I don't know. It's just, it does it for me, but it's not the best alt mode I've had. Obviously, it's not the best, but it's not bad. Overall, I like it. I like the engine coming out here. I like the silver paint with the headlights, and I like this bumper right here with the mud detail up there. Other than that, Bernie Tampo, towing and auto body, just, it's not bad. It doesn't look bad. It doesn't roll, sadly. Not all 4 wheels are going to be on the ground all at the same time, but, you know, whatever. It does what it does, and it doesn't do it too bad. So, for my final thoughts on this guy, I have to say, he's pretty damn good. I like the paint, I like the sculpt, what little paint there is. I like the gunmetal gray that they put on him. I love his accessories, or his accessory. I can't get behind the truck mode. I can't get behind the transformation. It's annoying. I do love the robot mode. Except for the kibble pieces and except for the shoulder pads kind of coming down when you're trying to move the fucking arms. But other than that, he's pretty damn good. I would definitely recommend him when he comes out. He is very, very, very good. And especially if you're hyped for Rise of the Beasts. I am excited for that fucking movie. Very excited. Well, without further ado, I'll end the video here. I'll give him a 8 out of 10. Thank you guys for watching. If you liked the video, leave a like. If you want to see more and you haven't already, subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next video. Merry Christmas. Good night.